Hi guys, it's Iris. Welcome to Wine Wednesday. I'm already tipsy, so let's talk about some makeup. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass too, because you might as well be tipsy with me. Let's just go ahead and jump into this. Wine Wednesday is a new thing that I want to do every week. I'm not sure if I'm going to decide it's a good idea or a bad idea. So far, I'm already probably too tipsy to film this video, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I had asked you guys in a prior video, one of my latest ones, if I should purchase something from Coastal Scents or purchase some palettes from BH Cosmetics. And Angel, Glamour Gossip by Angel, who is totally sweet, you guys should check out her channel. She had commented and said that it would probably be better to buy a couple of small palettes that had colors in them that I knew I would use. So she's not wrong. I've had a palette from Coastal Scents before. I had the original 88 and I loved it. I fell in love with corals using that palette. I had gotten it because every YouTuber I was watching at that time used the Coastal Scents palette to create these like elaborate, beautiful eye looks, and I wanted to try to recreate some of them. So I had gotten that palette, wasn't able to recreate any of it, but did learn some things from using that palette. So I mean, like I said, I fell in love with corals using that palette. I learned how to do color combinations, you know, all kinds of stuff that is really useful when doing makeup. I'm still not a makeup artist, so still not happening. But anyway, like I said, she's not wrong. Why would I get a 225 palette if I didn't use all of the 88? And I know that the smaller ones from BH Cosmetics had the colors in them that I was looking for. However, I do not like shopping online very often because I like to be able to touch and feel and see what I'm purchasing. And you can't do swatches and that type of stuff when you're ordering online. I mean, obviously, right? So I said, okay, we're gonna make a shopping cart on each website, and made one on Coastal Scents and made one on BH Cosmetics, loaded up my cart with some things that I wanted, some different palettes, and read reviews on all of those products. The reviews that I read more often than not on Coastal Scents, again, not wrong. A lot of people commented that the Coastal Scents eyeshadows do not really show up true to color. They're not very pigmented, which in my experience is true. Now I'm sure probably if you use them wet, they would be a little bit better. I don't like using my eyeshadows wet though. I like a very easy, effortless application when it comes to my makeup. I'm lazy. I don't like to do extra work. So the reviews on the BH palettes were that they were very pigmented. So I said, okay, that aside, both cards ended up being about the same and only about $5 cheaper than the Too Faced palette that I originally wanted, the Makeup and Stickers palette from Too Faced that, oh my God, is to die for. Still in love with it, still don't have it, still want it very badly. And while we're talking about it, the two palettes that I was looking at from BH Cosmetics was the Wild and Free and the Wild at Heart palette. Also the Galaxy Chic palette. If you guys have used any of those, comment down below and let me know what you think of them, because I still would like some feedback on them to know whether or not they are worth the money. I mean, they're only about $8 a palette. I think they were like $8.50 for the two Wild palettes. But yeah, if you guys have used them, comment down below and let me know about them. But you guys, I eventually decided, you know what, let's put this on hold. I'm going to go look for some of those Milani eyeshadows that I already know that I like because I've got 4 of them already. The gel powder eyeshadows, if you guys haven't tried them, please do. They're so creamy and shimmery and pigmented. If you like shimmer, you would love those eyeshadows. They're gorgeous. I love them. I get them at Dollar Tree, which means you can't get all the shades all the time. You kind of just have to get what you can find. So I had seen on Instagram, Wet n Wild had showed up on my feed on Instagram, and they had like the full line of the those eyeshadows, like the full range of colors were in that picture, and I was like, oh my God, I have to have every one of them. So instead of going out and buying a few palettes and spending a chunk of change on that, let me just go out and buy something that I already know that I like. Well, couldn't find them anywhere. Walgreens didn't have them. They had like 4 earth tone shades. That was it. Not what I wanted. So couldn't find them there. Couldn't find them at CVS. Couldn't find them at Walmart. Couldn't find them at Target. I finally said, you know what? I'm done looking for this. Let me just go to Ulta and see what they have. Was not in the mood to spend $35 on that Too Faced palette, because honestly, I think it's what? 8 shades for 35 bucks. The BH Cosmetics were also 8 shades, I believe, and they're like $8.50. So, not so much. Still couldn't really justify it. Even though I know I really want to try that Too Faced palette. But if you guys have used that one also, comment down below and let me know what you think about those, because the first time I swatched them, they did have a lot of fallout, and I swatched them and then I blew on my hand and a lot of it blew away, and it was mostly glitter. Not real big on glitter. I like shimmer. I don't like glitter so much. So I don't know. If you guys have used that one, comment down below also and let me know. But you guys, went to Ulta, ended up lucking out. Let me tell you, the palette that I got is what I used on my eyes for this look tonight, except for the liner that is NYX. That's their Vivid Brights. That's whatever the blue shade is. I don't have it in front of me. I was stupid and didn't think of that. But anyway, have you guys heard of Makeup Revolution? They're a UK makeup company. I've heard some other YouTubers talk about them and say how good they are. And you guys, they were not wrong. I got the Mermaids Forever palette. Oh my gosh, I'm already in love, you guys. I used it tonight. I had already swatched a little bit, but actually used it on my eyes tonight. And I did use them wet just to see how they would apply, and because I know how they swatch dry. So I wanted to see, using them wet, if they would show up even more. And they do, but not so much more than if you use them dry. But you guys, tell me that's not gorgeous. Tell me those colors are not absolutely gorgeous. Let me tell you, the ones that I fell in love with, this shade right here, which is what I have on my lids. Let's see, this pink shade right here, which is what I have in my crease. What else? This green one right here. It's kind of olive shade. Well, it didn't really, kind of shows up a little more gold, but oh my gosh. I'm going to swatch these for you guys so that you can see them. But you guys, I'm actually really pleased with this palette, and I think I'll actually use every one of those shades. So I'm happy about that. I filmed this video a couple of times already. That's why I'm already tipsy, because this is like glass like number 2. Yeah, this is number 2. So, and I'm a lightweight. I don't really drink very much. So, Wine Wednesday, woo-woo, might not happen again. But yeah, I've already filmed this a couple of times. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I forgot makeup wipes because I was gonna swatch and had to turn the video off to go get my makeup wipes, because I was like, I can't swatch without makeup wipes because I'm not gonna have enough room, and I'm not gonna be able to do it on my arm anyway because it never works out. So I'm just gonna use my fingers and swatch these for you guys. I'm just gonna go down the row. I'll go from the lightest down to the darkest. We're gonna start with that first one, that first row first. I do not know the names of these shades individually, but that is this one here. Well, okay, that's what I did. So that's the shades. That's kind of the cream one. That's the pink one, which, I mean, it had some words not coming out of the mouth. Got some iridescent quality there. And then this one is kind of champagne-y. And then this one is just a flat white. So, yeah. That pink one, though, you guys, that one is really, really pretty. That pink. Like, do you see all that iridescent shimmer in there? Oh, love it. So pretty. So pretty. You guys want to take a sip? Let's take a sip. My lip color is also from Revolution, and I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit too. It's a liquid lipstick. I'm very pleased. Okay, so this is the next row. This is kind of a, I don't know, kind of a terracotta, shimmery color, kind of a shimmery coral, a matte coral, and I don't really know what you would call that one. That one's also kind of a pink. But that's the terracotta, the shimmery terracotta color. That is the shimmery coral. That's the matte coral. The matte shades in this are not that great. They don't come out too pigmented. But, I mean, it would be good to use as a base, I guess, and then put the shimmer over it. And then this is the last one, which is kind of a pinky peach kind of shade. Not really even peach. Well, yeah, I guess so. It's this one right here. But yeah, so there's those. The next row is kind of like a maroon, a shimmery maroon. This is the pink that I have in my crease. Another kind of almost mauve-y type pink. And then another ballet pink. There's a lot of ballet-esque pink in here that I didn't realize. Like, they're different shades, like different, I don't know the way to say that. I don't know, like that first one is kind of an iridescent one, and then the next one is a little bit more peachy. And then the next one that I'm about to swatch is, I don't know, a little bit more pretty baby pink. Anyway, so there is the maroon. There is the pink. Actually, I didn't swatch that one very good. That's the pink. That is the other pink. That's kind of the mauve pink. And then the kind of baby doll ballet pink. So those are all pretty as well. Got just a few more, and then we're going to get into this liquid lipstick because I really want to tell you guys about that. So the next row is the purples. The purples, I'm going to tell you, not too pleased with them, and I love my purple eyeshadows. This one is kind of in, I don't know, I guess like an eggplanty purple, which, I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, it's really kind of pretty. I don't know, it's a little dark, actually, for my liking. But there's that one, and then that's the next one, this one. And then it's another matte purple, not so much. And then this is a kind of a silvery purple. That one's pretty. Actually, see, swatching it on my fingers, it looks really good. I tried to actually apply it, and I didn't pick up a lot of product on the purple. Like, I don't know, I tried with like 3 different applicators and could not pick up very much product. So, I don't really know about the purples. No, not so much. Okay, next row is like this really dark purple, kind of an indigo blue tone purple, a blue, and a lighter blue. I don't really know what you would call either one of those blues, besides like, well, this one is kind of like a periwinkle. I don't really know what you would call the other one. So anyway, here is the first purple, and that one is really dark one. There is the blue tone indigo type purple. There's the blue shade, which, tell me that is not gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. And then there's the lighter one. Also kind of pretty. Those two together, I don't know, they're actually pretty similar. All of the shimmers, though, kind of have a little bit of an iridescent quality to them. Well, not all of them, but like this second one has that iridescent quality that first pink did. So, yeah. Okay, let me do another quick wipe. I've been like just kind of balling the wipe in my hand, and it's not really cleaning my fingers very well. Okay, 3 more rows, and then we're done with the eyeshadows. We're going to do this one next. This is, I don't know, I guess like greens. So here is, whew, the first one is kind of like a gold tone green. I don't know. I don't know about that at all. Yeah, that, well, can you see that? That's that one that I just swatched there. Just kind of shows up kind of a muddy brown kind of color. That is one that I would probably use in my crease. Because that's close to the shade that I typically use in my crease, but it's got some shimmer to it, so that's cool. The next one is kind of a, I don't know, like an olive green. That's really pretty. Kind of like an army green. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This next one, this is the one that I have all over my lid. And that one, you guys, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And then the one next to it is so very similar. Do you see how similar those are? And next to each other, I mean, even next to each other, they look pretty similar. The one next to it is a little bit more minty, I guess. But, those are very, very, very pretty. 2 more rows, and we're going to get into this lipstick. The first liquid lipstick I have found that actually does what it says it's going to do. Woo! Very happy about that. Okay, let's go into the browns, and then we'll do the black kind of shades. Wow. Sorry. It's not picking up like I thought it would. Okay. So, that's this one. And kind of a more bronzy. Actually, those are very similar too. And then that one doesn't have as much shimmer in it, but it's also kind of a bronze color. They're just, it's a bronze that kind of, I don't know, it's like you take the first one and then like you just tone it down 1 or 2 notches. And it, yeah. Which reminds me of a video I just watched from Jessica Braun. Because everything that, you know, ends up reminding me of her. She just did a declutter of like a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. Like she took our whole eyeshadow palette collection, and she was talking about one of them, and she was like, I would move this color over here and this one over here. And I was like, do you guys ever do that? Do you look back at your palettes and try to figure out, you know, how you would rearrange them so that they like go in order, so they're like lightest to darkest or darkest to lightest, that sort of thing? And I've never done that before, but I do notice what she's saying now. Okay, here's this last row. This is, I mean, let's just say it. They're just black metallics. Okay. So the first one is definitely like a dark gunmetal. The next one is a little bit more of a green tone, iridescent type of black metallic. That one is like a lighter, well, actually more of a true silver tone. And then that one is like definitely a true silver. So this one is a little bit darker, more of a gray. And then this one is like a true silver. So all in all, very pleased with this palette. I can see myself playing with this. This is going to be fun. I am really excited to use this palette and make up so many different looks with it. It's really good, but it, I'll tell you, that aquamarine color that I'm in love with makes it really easy to do like mermaid theme stuff. Because you would think like that with a purple would be so pretty, but like I said, that's what I was trying. And the purples just didn't pick up the way that I wanted them to. So I don't know, I'm gonna play with it some more and see. But I picked up that palette, and then above it they had some liquid lipsticks. Well, they had, you know, the stuffs. They had the tube lip colors. See, I still, ugh. Yay, Wine Wednesday. Okay. Anyway, they had all their lip colors up above that, and I was like, well, let me look and see if they have any liquid lipsticks. So I picked up a few colors that I really liked and purchased those. I picked up 2 colors. They were $5 a pop. And got in the car and tried them on, and I was like, these are really glossy. Why are these so glossy? Well, maybe I'll wait and see how they dry. I drove like the next city over, like drove for like 15-20 minutes, went and walked through another store, got back in my car, and it still had not set. my dumb butt bought the lip gloss instead of the liquid lipstick, which is not entirely my fault because they had, okay, so this is a lip gloss and this is a liquid lipstick. They both have the same name. They're both Salvation, both of them. Salvation Intense Lip Lacquer is what both of them say, whether it's the gloss or it's the liquid. Well, okay, Salvation Intense is the gloss and Salvation Velvet is the liquid lipstick. But you wouldn't know that if you, I mean, unless you like knew to look for that, you wouldn't know. Because they were all like mixed in together. So I had no way of knowing. So anyway, I kept the pink one because the pink one is the one that I tried on. But it's still really pretty. And for a gloss, it is very pigmented. I was quite impressed. But I don't really like gloss very much. Typically when I put gloss on my lips, it makes, I don't know why, but it makes the rest of my face feel really oily. So I don't like using it. But this is the pink. This is this shade, where's it at? It's called Didn't I Tell You? And it's like a really pretty, I mean the screen doesn't pick it up very well. I mean, I guess it kind of does. Let's see, I'm going to swatch it for you on my hand. It's a really pretty pink color. And it is, I mean, it is really, really, really glossy. But, yeah. It's not a terrible gloss, though. I'll tell you, I wore it, I mean, super pigmented, right? And my lips, after I took it off, my lips felt really, really smooth and moisturized. I was like, good Lord, that was fast. So, yeah. I'm actually kind of okay with the lip gloss. I don't know how often I'll wear it, but it's not bad. These liquid lipsticks, though, you guys, holy freaking cow. I've not used all of them. Actually, the pink shade that I'm wearing tonight is the only one that I've tried on. But this one is called the One for All. And it's kind of like a corally color. I'm a little bit scared of it because I just recently purchased 2 of the NYX, what is it called? I want to call it Velvet Suede, but I know it's not Velvet Suede because that's like an oxymoron, right? Anyway, the NYX Suede something or other liquid lipsticks, they don't really dry that well. Like, I wasn't really pleased with them. They stayed a little bit sticky and tacky and didn't dry completely on my lips, so I didn't really like them that much. And both the shades that I bought were like super freaking bright. Like, I bought a pink. It was very similar to the shade that I've got on tonight, but it was like, woo, like super duper pink. Like, almost like a little bit brighter than that, actually. It was like, woo, woo, you could have seen me in the dark and that stuff. And I bought a coral also, and it was also very, very bright. So I'm not sure about this because this even looks really bright too. I don't know, let's see. Ooh, yeah, it's bright. That's really bright and really orangey, but I mean, it's fun. I don't know, we'll see. But you guys, this stuff, let me just tell you, if you buy a couple of these shades, you better know exactly what shade you want to put on when you put it on, because it is not coming off. I am not kidding you. I tried this stuff on last night for the first time, and once it dried, like, it was hell getting it off. Like, I had to scrub and scrub and scrub with a makeup wipe. I'm sure had I had some exfoliant or something, it wouldn't have been that difficult to take off. But whew, it definitely stays. I've had this on for what, like 2 or 3 hours now. I've had a glass of water, 2 glasses of wine. If you can see, there is not a single impression. I mean, there's that little bit right there from right when I put it on. But like that little bitty bit from like the inside of my mouth is the only spot, the only lip print on my glass. So this stuff doesn't move. It definitely passes the kiss test. It's not any color on there. And that one, I think I told you, is called the One for All. I'm starting to get a little sinusy. The one that I'm wearing right now is called You Took My Love, which is like a bright pink. Excuse me. Definitely getting kind of sinusy. Kind of phlegmy back there. Starting to get a little phlegmy. Okay. Anyway. This is the pink shade. I mean, I've already got it on my lips, but I'm going to swatch it for you anyway. Well, bam! It's a bright pink, but it's not like too bright. So I'm really happy with that because every like bright bubblegummy Barbie type pink that I have tried on has been way too bright for my skin tone. And this I'm kind of okay with. Like this is, I mean, it's bright, but it still works for me. So I'm very happy. I found that. Very, very happy. Cheers. Okay. The last one is a red. And it is a blue tone red rather than an orange tone red, which is good because an orange tone red does not work with my skin tone. But this one is called Attract. I really wish I had a better camera that would focus better. Yeah. Anyway, it's called Attract. It's just a red, which the camera is not picking up the color at all. But it's just a very, like, true red, really, honestly. Let's see. But it is also kind of bright. But I am digging it. I am totally digging that. Yeah. Actually, swatching it, it looks a little bit more pink tone than blue tone. But it's still nice. I still like it. So anyway, that's the Makeup Revolution line that I got at Ulta. Those are the colors that I purchased. That's the Mermaids Forever palette and some of the Salvation lip colors. The like I said, the gloss is called Salvation Intense, and the liquid lipsticks are called Salvation Velvet. So if you want to look for those, make sure that you look for the words, because like I said, they have them mixed in together. So anyway, that was my find for my eye palette and my liquid lipsticks. I hope you guys enjoyed Wine Wednesday. I feel like it kind of went downhill. But you guys let me know. It was fun to film though. I'm not sure if it transfers as entertaining or not, but yeah, I had fun. So anyway, if you guys, like I said, are new to my channel and you'd like to see some more videos from me, you'd like notifications on when I post new videos, I'm actually posting quite a bit now. I'm posting at least one video a week, but it's usually around 2 or 3. So yeah, go ahead and hit that big beautiful red subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here with me. I am going to go finish the rest of my glass of wine and then go to bed. You guys have a wonderful night. I will see you next time. Bye.